Hey, I'm Josh from JHS. This is John. This is Steve. We're glad to be here at the Chicago Music Exchange. Just hoping to share a little bit about what we do and who we are. So at the very beginning, it all kind of started with at a broken Boss blues driver, and I repaired that pedal. And I was using another company's modified blues driver, and I just took them apart and I compared a non-modded one to the modded one and kind of learned, I basically learned how to read schematic. It basically started out as a hobby, and it got a little bit out of control, and then it just turned into a full-time job. We're coming up on our 5th year, and now we're located in Kansas City, Missouri. So after moving to Kansas City, it really picked up. We went from my basement there into the facility that we're in now. That's where these guys came on board, and the other 12 or so employees.
So I'm Steve, and I've been working with Josh and JHS for just about a year. A large part of what I do is artist relations as well as dealer relations. I handle a lot of our dealer sales, and I think we really kind of got acquainted with Chicago Music Exchange, I think in July-ish of 2011, so about a year and a half ago, and it's been a great experience working with the Chicago crew. Love seeing our pedals and their advertisements, and love hearing from Dan B week to week, and it's really been a store that we've helped really launch us. So in addition to working with dealer relationships, a big part of what I do is work with artists. It's been an awesome experience the last year and a half. We've always kind of done things a little bit differently, and one thing I've noticed with the artist relations is it's very grassroots, word of mouth, kind of guy to guy, band to band. It's been an amazing experience. We've worked with Switchfoot, Drew and John, Math guys, Todd and Roy.
Yeah, Peter Stroud,
Pete Yorn,
The Fray, Pete Thorne.
Yeah, Pete Thorne, Lady Antebellum, David Haywood has got a hold of some of our gear recently, Tyler Burkham,
so many.
James Duke, John Mark McMillan, recently hung out with those guys. Gosh, it's amazing, the list. It kind of goes on and on and on, and we don't say that just to say it's awesome, but it's great to get that real professional touring guys that are actually on the road, doing the gig after gig, using our gear. It's pretty awesome.
And it's great to know we haven't begged them. That's been really cool. Because honestly, as we grew, we were so busy making pedals that we never had a chance to beg a lot of people. And it's been cool to see artist to artist. And you just get an email from some guy, you're like, I remember listening to a record and the guy emails us. That kind of stuff's been cool.
I'm John. I'm over the custom shop and repair departments at JHS. And one of the cool things about JHS, I think, is how from the beginning stages we've always put a high value on custom shop and being able to give you what you want as a customer. And one thing that we take pride in at JHS is giving back to local arts. We see pedal building as a form of art, and we employ 2 local artists, Dan and Christine, and they take care of all of our hand paints. So when you pay extra for a hand paint, that money goes back into the local arts in Kansas City.
Since our very first dealers, when I realized we were going to sell JHS in stores, I had a real heart to make sure that the stores that carry my pedals are people that love music. They're sincere, they're not just robots doing their job. And when I walked into Chicago Music Exchange yesterday, it was apparent that this store is very unique, and I think it fits everything that JHS is about as a company, and I consider it one of my favorite dealers. And if you're in the Chicago area, come by. They have a big selection of our stuff. They also have a great website, and I just encourage you to check them out. If you've never been here, you're missing out.